you guys. Are you ready for a new workout? A new weekend? A new month? Can you imagine? May. So, back day, lat pull down. The first exercise, and I'd like to show this to you real quick, maybe not for this workout, but for another one. If you had an anchor position for your band higher up, I would like this band straight arm pull down to look like this. All right. All right. Barring that, with your band, you're going to do our basic band pull down. We've got another one coming up. I was actually fooling around with this. I didn't love it, but with one arm anchored, I could really pull that. Now, when I do that, I got a lot of focus over here, and I really want to be focusing on my pulling. So just take a look around and see if you have something that you could anchor your band to. Those people that have equipment at home, I can't do it on mine because the range of motion just stops it. But if you have cable equipment at home, it's very, it's a really good work exercise to do a straight arm pull down, and then that just hits your lats right there, okay? High band pull and low band pull. High band is going to take it right up to your chin if your shoulders can handle it. And a low band pull, you're going to probably take it a little tighter, and I would like it squeezing back this way, all right? So I'm pulling again, but I'm changing the focus. These first three exercises, okay? Alrighty. I spent some time yesterday doing my grocery shopping. I don't know if I'll do a shop later or not. I got some salmon. I hadn't bought salmon for a while. I just wanted to flip the script on myself and, you know, like, get something to, like, signify a new month in my mind. Deb got me some green tea, so I'm making green tea. And I'm going to try and get more non-coffee products in my body. And what else? Oh, my son sent me a new hat. First flip hat ever that it fits me. And it's from his art studio down in Philadelphia. So, little things, I'm just illustrating a point. I don't go through these major, like, oh my God, I'm going to start this. I go through little things that are going to show me everyday things to prove to myself that, you know, that I'm on, I've got a new mindset, new month, new excitement, refresh, renew, revisit, okay? You don't have to do these great big major, you know, black and white changes in your life. Just flip the script a little bit. Thinking about that too, we got our pull-ups to do, so I don't know how many people did it. Trisha and I did it. So I'm gonna try my pull-ups. I'm gonna do one more set today, and then I'm gonna test myself tomorrow. I'm pretty much not getting a lot more out, but the ones I'm doing are beautiful. Let's start with your straight arm band pull down. And if you can see here, I'm just going from a reasonable range of motion, okay? And pulling and keeping my chest lifted. Again, this is your cartoon character. Posture, overly exaggerated, and really focusing on the lats. Mid-upper back, I call it, underneath my armpits. And control both ways. And 10 of those. Nice. Woo! Burn right up there. Band high pull. So I don't know if I'll put 1 or 2 feet in there. And then I'm just going to have my knuckles facing down. And I'm going to pull up underneath my chin. I only can do one foot in there. 10, focus, release, low band pull. So it's really just changing the trajectory of my arms and shoulders and thought process to there, okay? So pull. And it's not so much my elbows, it's my back contracting or retracting or whatever you want to, however you want to visualize it. But as my back pulls up and back, my arms follow. And 10. Whew. Everything should be good and warm. Take a little rest in between, you guys. We're going straight back to those same muscles. We're just going to hammer them over and over again. So if you gather tension somewhere, take the time in between sets to shake it out and stretch it out a little bit. All right. Straight arm pull down. You guys, without the ability to anchor it up high, just come down for a straight arm pull down. Notice where you're pulling. Maybe if you're pulling behind your neck with this set, when we come down to the band pull down again, you could pull it in front, okay? Lots of talking today. Straight arm, band pull down, cable pull down. And 10. I was fooling around there with those last ones, bringing it out to a little bit of a flare. Just play with the movement. It's going to be individual. When you can feel that full contraction in your back and at what position your hands are in. High pull. You can really use dumbbells for this, but you really have to focus on what you're pulling. Watch the tension in your upper neck. And I also was just thinking of, it's really, when you do this, it's a staggered stance. Watch how that travels up your back. If that staggered stance then puts you off kilter a bit, just change sides. It's not going to kill you 1 or 2 sets, right? But trying to avoid imbalance, unbalance. With the bands, you really got to put your brain into it. You really got to stay in the muscle group and feel the contraction, okay? I mean, with dumbbells too, but you know what I'm saying. With the band, it's kind of easy to just let it pull you in a direction. Kind of like life. Okay. I want to tighten this up a little bit. Back is a big, strong muscle, okay? It's one of your shoulders, the weaker links, and the smaller assisting muscle groups are going to factor in. So make sure that your shoulders can handle the stress because your back is pulling a lot. Oh, it's pulling me back. Yeah, that last set. Pretty fatigued, and then it just wants to I'm gonna switch sides. Low pull, got it? See, I'm feeling really strong now after 2 sets of warming up real nice. Could probably use a heavier resistance band, but I don't know if my shoulders could handle it. I'm just gonna continue with this because we got a lot more work to do, right? Don't get excited too early in the workout. Are you hitting that back? Right there. It's squeezed. Acknowledge and release. Woo, baby. I like that. That really warms everything up. Shoulders, upper back. You can even really feel yourself puffing up and stronger, right? Wide row. If you got dumbbells, you're going to bring them out a little wider and pull there. All right? I've got my barbell. So I'm going to show you on a barbell and then a pullover. Now, with the wide row, it's a 15 rep set, so watch. All right, you can adjust your weights as you go along. So let's go ahead, wide row, dumbbell or barbell, right? Watch that forward lean. Your back is taking a lot of work. Even your hamstrings are really stretched to full length to get down there, all right? If you need support, put your head on a bench or a stool, or if your bench adjusts upwards, you could take it there, okay? Pullovers. Ooh. I always think of the pullovers as the treat. It's the dessert. I love it. Nice stretch here, okay? Rock and roll. Whoops, there goes my tea. Is that a sign from the universe? Whoa, awesome. Let me just really quick go over that pullover. We use pullovers for chest days, or we use them for back days. On a back day, it's just a slight focus on this part of the movement, from the stretch to the forehead, okay? We're keeping the tension on the back. Now, you could do full range. All right, it's all back, a lot of chest. All right, I'll usually do full range for a few and get really into the movement, and then I'll switch it over and just keep it right to a, just hammer that first part of the movement, right? Just a little rest, have a little tea. All right, so my question is, okay, perfect. I was reading the directions because I wanted to make a good cup of tea. I just didn't want to slap it together. And it said not to use boiling water. So I just used really, really hot tap water, but I think what I gotta do is boil the water and let it cool down. I don't know. Let me know how to make my green tea. What I'm planning on doing is making a bunch of those and having it throughout the day, just ready to go, because I'm really not good at that kind of stuff. Wide row. Oh, I like that sound of the dinging. So I up-tempoed that. I did that because I know I can hammer that muscle group and contract it at a higher tempo, because I have been doing this for a while. If you need to slow down, there is no good or bad here. Optimum means I hit that muscle and contract it with each rep, okay? 10. Ooh, big weights, big back. Let's go. Whoa, that last rep was debatable. The rest, feeling good, feeling strong. We're gonna go into another, this next one is plank row. It's interesting. Excuse me. Alrighty. Ready to go whenever you're ready to go. Full recovery is optimum for back. You really want to hammer your back. It's a big muscle. It can take a big force, and you do want it to grow, okay? You're not going to get these big ugly muscles. On a back, it's just a beautiful sheath of muscle, okay? And it just gives you a beautiful symmetrical look, foundation, okay? It's not like, oh my God, that girl's so muscular. It's just this posture. Through that one, I'm thinking I really could have done heavier weight, but then I'm going, no, I couldn't. Towards the end, you really change your tune, don't you? 10 pullovers. Seven. Ho, ho, ho. You know what is awesome? Doing a movement that used to cause pain or unconscious fear. There's an unconscious fear when you've had an injury and you're healed, but yet you really think, oh my God, I feel something. When that unconscious fear is gone, and me, I'm talking about my shoulders in this movement, it's like, you have to take note of those moments when you say, hey, I'm really working efficiently again. Let's go here. So this is, I haven't even done one yet. This is a plank row, and this is my intention. I want to be in a plank position. I think my feet are going to have to be out wide. And a row. If any of that looks like, no, my shoulders can't handle it, my core can't handle it, dizziness, you definitely bring it back to a single arm dumbbell row, okay? Bang. Otherwise, this is just fancy schmancy and a little bit of added challenge. Okay, so here we go. Oops. I don't want to put my butt to your face, but before you do any of these kind of tricky, different movements, get your basic down pat, okay? Definitely, you have to learn a regular, well-positioned row and have core strength before you do anything. I call this an Instagram. An Instagram exercise, because it's like kind of flashy looking. W is an upper back. You're down here and you can rotate up into a W formation and rotate back down. Now, when my shoulders are bad, I just collapsed my elbows and brought it back up and in and feel the squeeze. I'm feeling so much better now. So I'm going to do the rotation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good? That's one of those finesse exercises where you got to find the spot yourself and then squeeze, acknowledge, release. Okay, that's not just one of these wee finesse. Plank row. Alrighty, I don't mind this one at all. I gotta say, there's a lot of pressure on that supporting shoulder, so no heroes. I was just thinking about that. I'm just thinking, let's do the W's. Is that I'm a big proponent of basic lifts, consistent, really good form, thoughtful posture and movement, as opposed to putting these tricky little things together. But to be fair, variety is the key of, the variety is the spice of life. And I know to keep engaged sometimes. For the general population that doesn't love weight training, I don't know who, but you do need, number one, to have some variety for interest. Variety for your body, for your muscle group. You want to integrate other muscle muscle groups into the movements. So isolated training has its place, and so does integrated fancy schmancy moves, Instagram moves. Nothing like a solid contraction in a muscle group. We got one more plank row. If you're not doing the plank row, you're fully supported and you're pulling, and I'm gonna do one, okay? Because this foundation has to be on before you destabilize it. You have to have this good core foundation work happening. And 10. The other thing is I can lift a heck of a lot more weight when I'm stabilized and focusing on one muscle group. And some days I just want to lift heavy weights. That's it. Let's look at this from forward. If I was here, you guys, and my bench was that way, you're in that tall, exaggerated posture, cartoon character. Stick out that chest. Break at the hip, lengthen forward. Now you're going to see my shoulders stay in line. All right, I'm not wrenching it up. I'm really focusing on my upper back. And 10. Good. Oh, I'm going to have the W's, and then I'm going to have some T's. Thinking, Trish and anyone else that's doing the pull-ups, I might rest tomorrow, like big hammer back, rest tomorrow, and get a fresh count for your pull-ups. Band pull down. We're back to that band pull down, you guys, and I'm going to join you here, and then band row. We're going to put it around our feet. Okay, those of you that have machine for a lat pull down, change your grip a little bit. Why don't you go wide grip here, and if you're on the floor for your cables, why don't you do like an underhand? We're going to do that here, an underhand grip for those band rows. That's going to hit a little lower. All right, here we go. So band. That's going to grow on me. Thank you so much, Deb, for picking up my green tea. I feel very zen. Zen. So this is another consideration. So I don't usually wear brim hats because you have to switch the brim around all the time. So when I'm doing my, like if I'm doing lying down, chest, I have to turn it front. If I'm doing ups, you gotta get moving. I can't believe my power is low. Okay, so I was just talking about the brim. You have to turn it. Back days, it's this way. Chest days, it's this way. All right, let's go 10 and 10. Right into, what do I want to do this? I want to do a reverse grip. So this way cable machine. 5. I forgot that should be using a heavier band, especially it's not necessarily, yeah, it is, my strength is going up, and the back is a big muscle, so it can handle more as long as you got good form. Take a little break before we go back to the band pull downs. All right, whether it's in front of your face, behind, or a slight lean back. I can do that right here. I like putting my weights away right away so I don't go through this. All right. Just put my tea again. This is not a good sign, you guys. Just something that I can lean back slightly with my band. It's up to you. All right. And let's go. Watch your back on that one too, right? Oops. Row. Ooh. And 10. We got one more set here and then our good mornings. We're gonna hammer our good mornings. High rep sets, endurance, okay? Your back is being utilized every day, all day long. Some days we work it for strength. Other days we work it for endurance, and I think that's today. Working for endurance. Here we go. Last set here. Good. Watch for tension. When you start bringing your brain into that muscle and really focusing on the contraction, you can actually, with your brain, bring more tension and knots into it. All right? So, know your power. And 10. So we've got 3 sets of 15 good mornings for low back, all right? If my camera happens to cut out on us, I'll see you tomorrow for glutes, but I'm gonna stay here as long. I'm sure it's not gonna kick off. Good morning, low back, all right? You're gonna hold your weight here. You could use a barbell on this. I might on my next set. All right, exaggerate that posture, tip into your toes. Hang on here, there we go. 15. Okay, so you know who you are, you know what your issues are, you know what your limitations are. You adapt those numbers and that weight and your stance and to your abilities today. Some days if you're just coming back off, even a hamstring injury attaches to that back. So you gotta be really, really aware, all right? I'm gonna do the second set with a band, all right? So I don't know if I can use two, but I'm gonna attach it here to my chin and okay, one more option. I'm going to show just the hyper, the prone hyper. So you're welcome to use barbell, dumbbell, band, or come here for the Superman hyper. Take these ones. Good. And oh, whoa, some serious tension there. Okay, you guys, that's our Friday. If you have to go, sorry to keep you so long. I think we're basically on time. Oh, but it was worth it. So worth it. I'll do a glute board for tomorrow. Have a great breakfast. That's all. I'm gonna try my pull-ups now. I can only get 4 out. Hang out with me or I'll see you later. Here we go. Can you see me? This should be documented. All right, so this is after. So what I'm proud of is that I come to a dead hang now and I can pull myself up for a dead hang. All right, I can't get a lot of them out. And that's it. That's it. But we'll see on Sunday when I'm a little more well rested. Okay, guys. Have a super day. Thanks for working out with me.